Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I'm playing video series videos I do for the Wana. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I'm in the back room. I haven't done a video from the back room in a little bit. But yeah, whilst I'm doing that, it's a super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try food or drink stuff. I'm going to yammer on about it. Whilst I'm doing so, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster behind me, some Marvel figures up there. Crappy old ladder's off to the side, he's off camera, doing crappy old ladder stuff. And, folks, I'm wearing a cool shirt. When I wear cool shirts, I like to highlight the cool shirts. What cool shirt am I wearing today? Well, you can kind of see it. Boom! It's my Static X shirt, what with the evil disco man and such. It's kind of the mascot for Static X, has been since, at least since their first video for the song Push It, which was like the big song that kind of brought them to the attention of folks. If you're not familiar with Static X, they're a band that's actually been around since the 90s. Sadly, the lead singer, kind of the main creative force behind the group, he passed away a number of years ago. But the remaining members, they came together, found a bunch of material he'd been working on and stuff. They put out a new album. They've actually been touring. I have videos of shows of theirs that I've seen on this very channel, just in case you're interested. But I love Static X. I love everything they've done with the Project Regeneration stuff. And so I got a whole bunch of shirts. But, yes, I am doing it from the back room. If you hear any little ambient noise or something, that's probably one of my hamsters doing something adorable off screen. I also apologize for the lighting. Part of the reason why I don't do stuff in the back room all that often is because unless I get it at the right time of day, the lighting in here is terrible. So I literally have the light up there and I have a light over there shining on me because otherwise it like just casts a shadow on me. But anyway, what am I trying for you? What are we doing here? Well, folks, it has nothing to do with Static X or anything else. It's boom! Let's see, can we get a good picture for the thing? Is there any way to make this look good? Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Folks, it is Tapatio ramen noodle soup, Birria style. I'm going to mispronounce the shit out of that. I apologize. It is Birria flavor. It is hot, picante. It's a new premium flavor. If you're not familiar with Birria, I'm going to try to explain it and do poorly. I believe it's actually like a stew that's made from usually like goat or beef. And it's like seasoned with like specific spices and stuff, and it comes from like a certain region of Mexico. And recently, at least where I'm at, it's become a bit of a thing. Like I've been seeing more and more Mexican restaurants around me that are carrying it. Usually they do so in like taco style, where like the tacos will actually be like cooked in the sauce, and like it's fantastic. So I don't know that this is going to live up to those expectations, but Tapatio, they are a hot sauce brand. Only thing is, I've actually reviewed a couple of other things from Tapatio, like ramen noodle stuff, and it's been very... So, I in fact have an entire ramen playlist where I've just all the videos of me trying out like instant noodle stuff, so go give that a look if you're interested. I put in some water, put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. Unlike the other ones from Tapatio, it didn't overspill on my microwave, so that was an improvement. And let's swirl it around a little bit. Mix in all the bits. And let's try it out. Can we actually try to get a better thumbnail? Oh no! Very thick. Sure, why not? These are my nice new chopsticks, by the way. Look, they got sumos on them. The big old noodle sumos. So, I like the thickness of the noodles. I like it thick. Ooh. Okay. Damn, Tapatio. I can only assume that you must have watched my videos and took note of my critiques because, damn, that's not bad at all. Um, that's actually really damn good. Get another. Ah, yeah, sure. That's the thumbnail right there. Yeah, yeah, I'm really down with these. Really flavorful, like really flavorful, like punchy, savory flavor. And I'm actually kind of surprised because the the broth packet that you get, it was still, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was for chicken. It was like a chicken broth base, but it doesn't taste chickeny. It's super flavorful and just like really savory. Yeah, like it has a lot going on, and it has some nice heat to it too. Which, like I said, Tapatio, they're a hot sauce brand, so you would expect. But that said, in my previous instances with their ramen noodle offerings, I was pretty underwhelmed with even the heat level that they gave off, which, for a hot sauce brand was kind of like, But this actually has a decent kick to it. It's not abrasively hot. Um, it's not like a full mouth heat. It's more kind of a back of the throat, but it's definitely there. Like you're definitely getting a nice hit. You know that you're eating some flavorful spicy stuff. I like the consistency of the noodles too. Like it's definitely better than like your Maruchans or your top ramen. Like these are like the thicker, more premium noodles. It reminds me a little bit of like the Shin Black stuff, which is like pretty much my favorite go-to for the instant noodle stuff because it's flavorful. You get a lot of it. I'm very down with this. I'm very down with this. This is. I came into this honestly expecting to probably just be kind of like about it because, again, my other instances with it have been very But it's actually the exact opposite. Like, I am really liking these. You can taste like the chili flavor. Like, this is how you do this, man. Seriously. I think the problem with the other ones for me with the Tapatio is I think they were just kind of resting on their laurels a bit. It was just kind of like, oh, let's add in some hot sauce flavor and whatever, and people will go with it. And I mean, Tapatio is a fine hot sauce. I don't have any problem with it, but you have to give me a little something extra than that. You got to kind of work it in. With this, you can feel like, and it's weird to say this about an instant ramen, but you can feel that there's like some actual effort that went into this, into trying to make this taste really good. And in that regard, it does a really good job. I don't have any beef with this. There's no beef in it, but yeah, like I don't have any major critiques or anything. And honestly, I would put this up there with amongst my favorite of like the instant ramens. Like this is what the Tapatio stuff should have been from the get go. Just packed with flavor, some nice spice to it. You know, if you're gonna try to sell it as like a premium ramen, then it needs to feel that way. And this feels that way. So, I'm down with that. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. I personally actually really, like I said, I really like that. Like, I could 100% see adding that to my instant ramen rotation. Because I like to, usually I just go for like the basic stuff because you can get a lot of it for really cheap. It's a quick little, side lunch kind of thing. It works. But I do like to have, an assortment because we have lots of varieties available to us. And I like to try out different ones. That one I would gladly put in there. Like, I would put that in there happily. And as for recommending it, yeah. Like, this is probably the first one I've had where it's actually, I would put it on par with some of the better, like, Japanese and Korean ones. This one genuinely packs in the flavor, and it's, it's enough that, like, you're getting a meal out of it. I like it. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go there and have yourselves a truly Birria-tastic rest of your life, because everything I've had that's been labeled as Birria, I don't know how authentic any of it is, but it's all really good. Only thing with the Birria tacos is, like, they give you this, like, little, like, bowl of, like, sauce, or I think it's, like, supposed to be, like, a stew or a soup, but I'm never sure what to do with it. And I've even asked, like my Hispanic coworkers about it, and I've gotten very different answers. They're just like, some people like to dip it, some people like to have it as its own thing, some people are like, I don't even mess with it, so. But anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. I mean, even in a world where we have such a wide, delicious variety of all kinds of instant soups of a sort, and we get to wear Static X shirts while we eat them. I mean, come on. That's only been in extremely recent times in human history when I could make those 2 things happen at the same time. But, we find ourselves in stressful situations, things that are frustrating, etc., etc., etc. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do, damn it. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to watch this video. Maybe you're going to be like, okay, all right. But what's this Birria thing that he's talking about? So you go over there, you go on your smartphone or your computer, or maybe you just drive the fuck around. I don't know, do what you need to do. Maybe you're like my mom and you're afraid of the internet. She is. But she's having me finally set it up for her. She's having to admit, it's like, yeah, okay. Mostly because I just got tired of Googling shit for it. And I was like, stop it. Let's get you the internet, damn it. But anyway, what the hell was I going on about? Maybe you're not afraid of the internet. Maybe you find some Birria stuff around you. Maybe it's wonderful and delicious. And maybe you can go over there and tell me what the fuck to do with the little, like, bottle of, or the bowl of stuff that they give me. Because I don't know. Or conversely, maybe just get that stuff by yourself, and then you don't have to comment or anything. You can just eat it and enjoy it. Bye!